Good morning to all. Hope you all are fine. Today we are going to take the third lesson in block 4, that is super sense of hearing. Super sense of hearing is the third block which we discussed in this third lesson. We are going to discuss in the fourth block. Super sense of hearing, and which sense organ helps us to hear the things? Our ear. Am I right? To hear the sound, ear is help us to hear the sound, right? And so in this super sense of hearing, mainly we are going to discuss about the aim of this lesson. The aim of this lesson to explain how good sense of hearing in animals help them to survive. Help them to survive. Explain how good sense of hearing in animals help them to survive. Actually, the good sense of hearing of the animals, mainly it helps them to find their predators. Okay, at the same time, here you can see a picture. What's that? Can you say its name? Yes, whales, killer whales. Normally the killer whales are actually, while it's moving, actually it's a water animals, aquatic animal. While its movement time, it produces a sound. Continuously it will produce a sound. Why it's producing this sound? Actually it's producing this sound to hear the echo. Actually it's producing the sound to hear the echo. What do you mean by echo? What is echo? Echo is the reflection of sound. Reflection of sound is considered as echo. Echo, it's a reflection of sound. How the sound is reflecting, or what is reflection? Reflection of sound. This we can explain easily with the help of an example. We know that in our school there are different classes are there, 5th ABC or 6th, 7th, like this number of classes are there, and each and every class are separated with a wall. Am I right? Yes. Why we are separating the class with a wall? We can use, instead of wall we can use some screen or like that things. Why we are using these walls? Actually, we are using the walls from the sounds from the one class should not reach to the next class. Otherwise, what will happen if we are using the screen and all, it produces much more sound. So, you can't able to hear the class taken by the teachers. So, this wall is acting as a barrier. Acting as a barrier or obstacle. Obstacle means what? The thing which stops something or which hits to that part. Okay, so normally if the sound, if a person, this you can consider a human, any one person or a teacher, she is talking. When I am talking time, you all can hear my sound. Here if wall is there, then what will happen? This sound hits the wall and again it will come back. So that is considered, this is reflection of sound. That process we can consider as echo. Okay, and for example, this echo, our own sound echo we can't able to hear. But when we are using the speakers or mics, that time you maybe hear the echoes, right? Actually, when we are talking normally, that time also echo is there, but that echoes we can't able to hear. Why? Normally, in our case, in the human body or human ear can respond a range of sound. That sound is considered as subsonic sound. About this higher class you will learn, but anyhow that basic thing I will explain to you. So because in this lesson that all the things you should be aware about the echo and reflection of sound and the audible range of human beings. Normally the audible range of human being is 20 hertz to 20,000 hertz. 20,000 hertz. This is the audible range of human beings. This range of sound is considered as subsonic sound or audible range. If we are not hearing our echo, it means that it is beyond or it is more than or less than 20 hertz. More than 20,000 hertz or less than 20 hertz sound we can't able to hear. Our ear will not respond that to side. And if the sound which is less than 20 hertz, less than and greater than sign maybe you learn in mathematics. Okay, so less than is considered as infrasonic sound. Infrasonic sound, and more than 20,000 hertz is ultrasonic sound. Ultrasonic sound, infrasonic sound, the sound of frequency. This hertz is an unit of frequency. All these things are not familiar for you. Anyhow, you just remember sound. The audible range of human being is 20 hertz to 20,000 hertz, and above the 20 hertz and below the above the 20,000 hertz and below the 20 hertz which our ear can't able to respond. Okay, but the animals which has good sense of hearing, they can respond in this range of sound, this frequency of sound they can respond, infrasonic sound and ultrasonic sound. Some of the animals can only respond to infrasonic sound and some of the animals only can respond ultrasonic sound, and some others can respond both infrasonic and ultrasonic sound. When we consider about the whales and all, they are hearing their echo, and in between their path is there any obstacles is there like an wall, any barriers are there, they can find and they can divert their path. Okay, so this is mainly the echo is the reflection of sound, and this echo helps them to locate their path or locate their prey. So that is considered as echolocation. That is considered as echolocation. Echolocation means that echolocation. With the help of echo, the animals which can locate the prey or locate their path, that is considered as echolocation. Okay. And in the case of, in the beginning of this lesson, we discussed about the whales case. In the case of whales, what will happen? This whales actually while it's moving time, it's producing the sound. If that sound hits or it's hits in a barrier or an obstacles, that sound was come back. That can hear by the whales. Okay, so is there any kinds of barriers or obstacles in their path? They will divert their path. Okay, so that we can discuss this infrasonic and ultrasonic is the animals which can hear the sound less than 20 hertz is considered as infrasonic and more than 20,000 hertz is considered as ultrasonic sound. Echolocation means that the animals can locate the path or locate the prey with the help of the echo. It's considered as echolocation. Many of the animals which has a good sense of hearing, they are using this echolocation while its movement. Animals which has good sense of hearing, they are using this echolocation for its movement. Okay, so what we can discuss, so you will learn about in this lesson the basic thing you should be knows about echo and audible range and echolocation. Echo means reflection of sound when it hits in a barrier or hits on a barrier. Then the sound which is audible or which can respond to our ears. The human's audible range of sound is 20 hertz to 20,000 hertz. Hertz is an unit of frequency, that all the things you just keep aside. Then 20 hertz to 20,000 hertz. And the sound of frequency more than 20 hertz it's called ultrasonic sound and less than 20 hertz is considered as infrasonic sound. And in this lesson we will learn about what all the animals use the ultrasonic and infrasonic sound. And echolocation means that the animals by using the echoes they are locating the path, okay, or locating their prey. So like that is considered as echolocation. So now we can discuss the animals which has good sense of hearing. What all the animals has the good sense of hearing. So in this case first we can consider as dogs. Dogs which has a good sense of hearing beyond the human beyond the human audible range, that is beyond they can hear the sound beyond the range of human, beyond the audible range of humans, beyond the audible range of humans. These dogs can hear the sound. Okay, that means these dogs can hear infrasonic and ultrasonic sound. Dogs can hear infrasonic and ultrasonic sound. Okay, then first one is dog, and secondly we can consider as the owls and dolphins. Bats and dolphins. Bats and dolphins. Actually these bats and dolphins at night or in the dark they are using the echolocation for their path. Bats and dolphins, and they can hear the ultrasonic sound. They can hear the ultrasonic sound. Dolphin and bats, they can hear ultrasonic sound and they are using echolocation. While its path they are using the echolocation and it can hear the sound like ultrasonic sound they can hear. Means at dark they can't able to hear the things, so they are using their means ultrasonic sound to like echolocation. Due to the process of echolocation they are moving at night, so they are not having a good eyesight. Okay, when we are discussing about the case of owls, we learn that at night or dim light they can easily move or they can easily do the things. So they can find their prey and all. But when we consider about bats and dolphins, their eyesight is not that much sharper. So we can consider, mainly in the case of bats, they are using the echolocation for their traveling. Okay, so that is dolphins and bats. And when we are considering about the elephants, okay, elephants means that elephants also having a good sense of hearing and they can hear infrasonic sound. Elephants can hear infrasonic sound. Elephants can hear the infrasonic sound. It helps them to detect is there any kinds of natural disasters are happening or there is a chance, like that sounds also can recognize by the elephant. Okay, that's all. Elephants also having a good sense of hearing and they can hear the sound less than audible range of humans, that is infrasonic sound. Okay. Then the last one, bats, elephants we discussed, and next one is tiger. Okay, tiger's speciality is that tigers also having a good sense of hearing and their ears they can change in different direction. That means they can hear it in different directions. They can hear the sound. They can hear the sounds in two different directions. Okay, so their ear can also locate from different directions. And they can find the sound around it. Okay, they can hear the sound around it with the change in direction of their ears. So that's all about the super sense of hearing. In this super sense of hearing, first we learned about the echo. Echo is the reflection of sound. How the sound is reflecting. When we are talking time, the sound is traveling in the form of waves. Sound is actually travel in the form of waves, and while this traveling time, when it hits in a wall or any barrier, then what will happen? That sound again come back to us. So that these kinds of animals can hear the sound and it helps them to find their predators and keep away from their enemies or obstacles, and they can change their path. Okay, so first we discussed about dog. Dog's speciality is that their audible range is beyond the audible range of humans. They can hear both infrasonic and ultrasonic sound. And bats and dolphins, they can hear, means while the movement at night, their eyes are not sharp, so what will happen means is there any kinds of obstacles, they are continuously producing the sound. When echolocation, why they are producing the sound, while producing the sound the echo is reaches to their ears, that time they analyze the distance. So when it reaches there, they can change or divert their path. Okay, so that is echolocation. They can hear the ultrasonic sound. While their movement, they are continuously producing the sound. Okay, and they just listening the echoes, and while reaching the echoes, they can analyze the distance from them to the obstacles, so they can divert their path. And elephants, they can hear the infrasonic sound and they are having a good sense of self. So is there any kinds of natural disasters, they are knows more better. And dogs also, they can easily find or getting the sounds because of the infrasonic sound. They are also detect the natural disasters are happening or not. Then tigers, their ear they can change, or they can are independent. It can divert, or it can hear in the two sounds from the different directions. So it gives the sound around us. It gives a sound around us because both the ears they can change in different direction. They can listen in two different direction. Okay, so that's all about the third lesson. Now we can discuss the worksheet answers. Okay, in the worksheet S3, and before that, what all the new words we discussed in this lesson? In this lesson, keywords of this lesson we can write here. Keywords. What are the keywords? First one is infrasonic. Infrasonic, ultrasonic, then echolocation. These are the new words that we discussed in this lesson. Okay, new words which we discussed in this lesson, that is infrasonic, ultrasonic and echolocation. Okay, so that's all about the third lesson. Now we can discuss the worksheet answers. Name the animals and complete the table. First one, animal is bat. Okay, and how its sense of hearing is different from humans. It can hear the which sound? Ultrasonic sound. Then how does it helps them to the animals? They can easily find the prey and keep away from their enemies. Then next one is elephant, and in elephant case they can hear infrasonic sound. And how does it helps them to help the animal? How does it help the animals? It helps the animals for the keeps away from in the case of natural disasters and all. The next one is dolphin. They can also use echolocation, or they can hear the ultrasonic sound. Human ear can't able to hear it. How does it helps the animals? It helps them to find their prey. Then last one is dog. How they can hear the sound beyond the humans. Then how does it helps the animals? It helps them to detect, or it helps them to keep away from any kinds of natural disasters are happening. That also you can write. At the same time you can write they can also easily find their prey by hearing the sound and all. They can keep away from their enemies. Then how does the lives of human beings be different if could have used the echolocation? That means if the blind peoples, means every time they are depending the others. If they can also use, if the humans can use the echolocation, then they can means they can alone, they can work by producing the echo. And at the same time negative thing also there, that our surrounding becomes more noisy, means we are feeling too noisy in our surrounding, because everyone are producing these echoes and all, it will becomes more noisy in our surrounding. But in case of blind people it will be helpful. Okay, so that's all about our third lesson. Thank you.